Hello guys and gals, and welcome back to more Megaman X2. In the last episode we did, we started the LP, and we did, Wire Sponge, and we did, Gator stage. And this episode we're going to be doing the rest of, or a bunch of stages, I'm sure, because these stages really aren't that long. Anyways, let's get into it. Let's go, next one is Bubble Crab, by the way. If you might notice, I won't be fighting any of the X Hunters until a little bit later. Because I mean, it might seem random, like the stages they appear in, but it's not. But also, man, I love this freaking like atmosphere, man. It's awesome. Like it's like a sunset. It's just awesome looking. Also, if you've ever played Mega Man, I think X5 maybe it was. I'm not sure, but they actually reuse this theme in their stage. Like, rightfully so. It's an awesome stage or awesome theme. Actually, hold on. Hup. If you go up here, I'll show you what Gator's weapon does. Basically, if you use it on like bricks like this, it'll actually break them. See? You get extra life. Kind of an indication that this weapon's useful here, you know? Alright. I can't move. Oh, hi, big fish. Hello. This thing is like a tank-esque like thing. It's really annoying to fight. He has like 6 parts. There's the tail, the fin, the 2 top fins, the core thing right here, and his face. I think it just destroy like 4 out of the 7. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think there's 7. Ow. Also, besides his little light thing, he shines like a laser on you. It's not good. But instead of doing that right now, we're actually going to go up here because there is a first there's a energy thing up here. But if you, I don't know, you can't really see it. But if you look over, if you basically all you have to do is just like do a wall jump over here. Oh nope. See the little platform? Yeah, you want to get on that. Damn it. Whoop. Nah, no, I missed it. Yeah. I think it's recommended that you have another power up and then you charge it up, but I'm not gonna do that because you know I'm a speedrunner even though I'm failing right now. Come on, I got this. Whoop. There we go, got it. All right, and here you go. Here's another heart container. Now I can get the other item here, but it's really broken the way you do it. I'm just gonna wait and see. Hey, Brigade, I'm going really fast. Okay, good. Basically, the whole point of this level is to either destroy the fish or beat it to the area. Because the point of this is if the X Hunter is here, you have to beat that fish or destroy it until when it gets to the end part. Like if you don't make it to the end part before he does, you won't be able to fight the X Hunter. That's like the goal or whatever. Anyways, after you get to this point, it's kind of like a boss area, but it really isn't. It just drains the water. Not bad. But yeah, that fish kind of goes up, and like I said, if you don't kill the fish, or if it beats you there, and the X Hunter is here, you kind of like just lost getting 0, which is why I don't like fighting the X Hunter here, because it's time based, and like if you're going for 100%, like I usually do with this game, because there really is no speedrunning routes for not 100%ing, because you get a really good item, or a really good power up, kind of like you did in Mega Man X1. Here's where it comes out, by the way. But it's actually a lot more useful than the Hadouken ever was. Plus, it's easier to get. Anyways, yeah. So which is why it's recommended that you do this without there being an X Hunter here. So anyways, yes, let's go continue on. See, these levels are really short for some reason. Anyways, let's do it. This is the first boss we actually need to the weapon's actually more useful than just the charged up X Buster. You know, Bubble Crab, probably one of the more useless bosses in the game. Here's how basically how it works is the wheel just goes forward, and if you jump over him, he'll do like that move. See, like he'll just do that, and he'll always try to be where you are after that point. So just kind of keep jumping over him, and you'll eventually just own him. Like, see, look how much damage I've done to him so far. It's ridiculous. Like, try to just kind of stay over him, and he'll just kill himself. He really will. Look how easy that was. That was freaking ridiculous. All right. That's 3 bosses down. I should be able to beat at least 4 bosses in this episode, if not more. I went slow in that episode, or that level. I will say though, I think Mega Man X2's soundtrack is a lot different than Mega Man X1's. And Mega Man X3 is like a combination of the two. Anyways, we get really Bubble Splash. I'm face palming right now. Like, it's a cool weapon. It's very useful. It's probably one of the most useful in the game. But I mean, come on, that's just such a I don't know. I mean, I guess what can you do with water, right? I don't know. Anyways, let's see, what's next. Next is this guy. Here's where we're gonna fight the first X Hunter. So let's do it. Let's go. His flame stag. He's obviously in a volcano. I don't know what is a stag like a moose? I don't understand. Is it a moose? Like here, look at stag. It's a deer, I think. Maybe a moose. I don't know. Kind of funny. I'm a big moose. Whenever I think of moose, I think of Rocky and Bullwinkle for some reason. I'm not sure exactly why, but I do. This level is actually probably one of my favorites. Just because the music is amazing and the level is really fun to play. But right off the bat is this like little thing. Basically, he tries to home in on you and try to just like ram you. You want to get on top of it and just kind of don't jump or anything, because when you jump, it kind of like hold him back down. But anyways, jump on it, dash over here, and you got another E-Tank. These E-Tanks are really easy to get, by the way, just saying. The whole goal of these guys, like if you go down here, this like little brittle wall right here. Come on. If you let that jump into it, he'll just kind of like destroy it, and you know, yeah, that kind of stuff. But this level is probably one of the more fun to speedrun, just because there's like a bunch of stuff to do. Like there's these kind of sections. It's just really fun to do. But don't get that life. Never get that life, by the way. It's just a tease, because like if you pay attention, there was lava coming up. Get your bubble weapon out, your spike, and just kind of go and destroy that thing really fast and go. Oh my god, that thing! It's not an instant kill, but it does a lot of damage to you. Oop. Oh, I didn't do it. No. See, a good thing it is an instant kill, because I would have freaking died there. But yeah, that part's pretty intense, I'm not gonna lie. It's really, like, if you can, okay, I got a challenge for you. If you can get the life and get out of the volcano without getting hit, I'll subscribe to you. I will. Anyways, same basic concept, brittle wall thing, like helicopter thing. Go up here, and you might have seen these doors throughout the levels, but this is actually where you can go through. You can only go through it when there's an X Hunter here. Welcome, Max. Your destruction is at hand. Now, here we have an extra boss fight with Agile. He is a very interesting boss. He's probably the hardest of the 3 bosses because he's fast. Obviously, by his name, you know, Agile. Ow. He has 2 attacks, pretty much. This dash attack and this, you know, this charge attack, or like a charge attack and like the wave energy he makes with his freaking sword. But he's really easy to manipulate, because like as long as you're on the wall, he'll use this attack, and as long as you're on the ground, he'll use the dash attack. So it's kind of easy to manipulate. Like he also has a high defense. I'm pretty sure. I think he's the only boss in this game that. Oh, never mind. There we go. I was gonna say again, one of the bosses that have like the. Oh, never mind. I may have failed, but you'll never see like to see 0. And he kind of goes, but they don't die here. You got 0 part number 3. Now you don't get him, like you get him in, like Agile's always gonna have part 3. I think Sergius has part 2, and Violin has part 1. As you can see now, I have Zero's legs, which is really weird. I don't want to exit, no. But yes, after you beat him, you kind of go this like there's like a little special route for you. That life is pretty much impossible to get. I've never gotten it before. Again, if you can make a video response or something of doing it, I'll subscribe to you. And I'll watch you. I won't be like one of those dead subscribers. I'll actually watch your videos and stuff. Like, have you fake likes and everything? No, I'm just kidding. Go away. Thank you. The bubble splash is probably a regular weapon to use here. If you can't tell, that's the weakness of the next boss. Kind of obvious. But I don't understand how soap is strong against fire. Like, because bubbles are all there are soap bubbles, unless like you know. I don't know, whatever, it doesn't make any sense. But anyways, we're here at the boss. Alright. This boss is so easily broken with the weapon, it's not even funny. Like, I'll show you in a second. He's a funny boss, but watch this. You can't do anything to me. Because he has, like, that's kind of a broken mechanic, because every time they get hit by the weakness, they just get caught in an infinite loop. So it's really kind of broken in that aspect. But like, if you mess up, it's really hard to recover, because what he does is he like jumps on the walls and like kind of, that's his only attack really. He does that, he charges at you, and he does that like a thing where he punches flames out of his hand. But they're all really easy to dodge. But I would say he's probably one of the bosses. If you don't want to fight Wire Sponge, you can fight with the X Buster for sure. Anyways, we get one of the coolest looking weapon like upgrades in the game with light blue and red, which is amazing looking. And we get Speed Burner, which in my opinion gives you the coolest, it's the coolest charge up ever. but it's probably one of the more useful ones too. It just looks awesome. Anyways, let's go back to, or let's go to the next level, which is Morph Moth stage. All right, let's do it. Now I know I missed that E-Tank, like I said, in Bubble Crab, but I'm gonna be getting all the power-ups I missed after I beat all the 8 robot or all the 8 Mavericks. So that's why I haven't got it yet. Cause I don't want to mess up the order of the X Hunters, cause like it's random, but like it's also as a certain, it's not random, but it's like in a certain criteria. So like if I went back to the Bubble Crab stage, it wouldn't be in the same order that it was before. But anyways, on to Morph Moth stage, it's like a junkyard essentially, which doesn't, I mean, I guess it makes sense because like, I don't know, a moth seems like kind of like a thing that would go into a junkyard. But anyways, if you go right here, you might notice that like there's no junk on the floor, like right in this area, like it's just, you know, straight up. But if you get your wheels thing out, if you go like this, you actually, you know, see something. I don't know how you're supposed to figure that out without either because the head upgrade kind of finds those things for you in this game. But if you don't have the head upgrade, it's really, like, really, what the frick. Megaman X, enter this capsule. The enhancement will modify your body armor. With it, you can absorb damage and transfer it into explosive weapon energy. Good to know. It also gives you the 50% damage boot or damage reduction, like in X1, but it gives you a little extra feature in this game. As you can tell, this is the body of the X, but it looks a lot cooler in my opinion. And that's what happens when you get, basically what happens when you take damage. That little bar by your health fills up. It's like a new weapon, but like you can't use it until it's full. Basically that's what happens. There's really only one good use in the game I've found for it, but really, other than that it's kind of useless. It's cool looking, but useless. Anyways, if you notice, like there's like things like pulling up trash, you also have less gravity there, which is a really cool added feature. There's also parts where like gravity pulls you down. Again, cool feature. Alright, extra life. I'm getting a bunch of lives. Also, you'll see how much the bubble is probably one of the more useful weapons in the game for many bosses. I noticed at least. And this is an interesting mini boss because like how Bug controls like a Junkman knockoff, but look at this. Ow. As you notice, like when that sound happened, that's the meter filling up. See how it filled up a little bit? Yeah, that's that meter filling up. But look at that. Like, the bubble wrecks like mini bosses it seems. I'm not sure why. Maybe because it's like, I'm telling you, multi-hit freaking weapons are the things that like make this game broken, I swear. Anyways. Whee. Screw, like, who would actually climb down that ladder? That's freaking ridiculous. Alright, as you can see, I have less gravity here. Just kind of dodge everything. Hooray. Like, I don't know, I used to do that. I used to climb down all the ladders, but I mean, it's just easier just to fall. If you press the jump button, I'm pretty sure you just fall. There we go. Whee. No. Thank you. Alright. These bugs are annoying because if they grab your head like this, they'll take control of you. See, I'm not jumping right now. I'm not pressing anything. Some make you jump, some make you constantly shoot. Oh no. No. Basically you just dash a bunch to get them off you. There we go. Like I said, see here's where the gravity is actually, oh never mind. You see now it's lowered. See, you have to find another one of these, but with the gravity alteration it's kind of annoying. Oh, not a regular gravity it seems. See, look how easy that freaking is, dude. It's ridiculous. The string chain is kind of useful here. Oh, there's so many bugs. It's so useful. It's so annoying. But look at this. I don't need to fight you, bro. Alright. Let's get our flame up and look at this. This thing is awesome looking. That's what it does, by the way. It also kind of leaves like a trail on the ground. Like it kind of kills enemies in the ground. I'll kind of show you what the power up does, or like the charged up version of it does. It's really cool looking. I'll probably should have charged it before I came in here, but whatever. Anyways, this is a Morph Moth. It always kind of looks like a motor to me. I don't know why. I know it's not, but it looks like it. Well, let me charge it up for you so I can show you. This boss is probably one of the harder ones in the later phase. But watch. Bam, that's so awesome looking. Oh my god, I love it. No, go away from me. No. And once you take it down to that much damage, it actually, you know, where's it going? What? Oh, it was a cocoon. This is actually Morph Moth. He is really annoying. He does a lot of damage to you if he actually manages to hit you. This is probably one of the only bosses I actually die on. Like, he's easy to, the first phase is probably the easiest boss in the game, but this is actually one of the hardest. Like, if you have the X-Buster. If you have his weakness, it's really easy, but, you know. Whatever. I can deal. And there we go, that's him dead. And there we go. That is 3 bosses down in this episode, not bad. And we get an orange and green combination, which is also really cool in my opinion. And we get, what? Silk. That is not Silk, sir. That's garbage. Maybe they didn't want to give it a stupid name, so they gave it Silk Shot instead of Garbage Shot. Anyways, there's a password, and I think I'm going to call it an episode here because I'm about 15 minutes. The next episode, we'll be taking on the rest of the Robot Masters and also getting the rest of the power-ups. So thank you all very much for watching. Have a great day, everybody. I'll see you later. Thanks for watching once again.